have the Mayor of New London, Daryl Finizio. Daryl.
Welcome to New London, a working class city full of good, honest working people who want a United States Senator who's going to fight for us. We do not want a senator who fights for the 1%. We want a senator who fights for the 100%. In 3 weeks, this city will vote. As I know in my heart, with your hard work, this state will vote to elect this good man, a fighter for all Connecticut families, our next United States Senator, Chris Murphy.
Hey, listen, I got a feeling that we are not going to let her buy this election. You know what? I get it. I understand money matters, but you know what matters too? Heart matters, right? It matters. $1 million on one side, but you know what? We got 1 million people on our side. These elections can't be bought. You know what? You got to work hard for these things. You don't got to go out and pound the streets, and you got to show this state that we want somebody who's going to stand up for the working families in this state. Listen, let me get honest with you guys for a second. You know my background. I know where I come from. I know that my grandfather and great-grandfather worked at the ball bearing factories in New Britain, Connecticut. They grew up knowing that you needed to work hard and play by the rules to get ahead. But they also knew that you needed a government that was going to support those kind of families, not support millionaires and billionaires. They needed a government that was going to give them things like education and job training and social security, not more tax breaks for companies that ship jobs overseas. We need somebody who's going to stand up for all of us. No more standing up for the millionaires. No more standing up for the outsourcers. It's time that we have a voice. Listen, guys, this is how New London does it, right, Mayor? And listen, the hard-working men and women who work down the street at the shipyard, who work across the river, let's give it up for our EB friends. These are men and women who work hard for a living, who want a senator who's going to go down to Washington to stand up for defense jobs here in this state. They don't want a senator who needs to go down and learn on the job, who doesn't understand how a base closure committee works, who's going to put our jobs at risk. This state needs somebody who's going to go down there and stand up for defense jobs in this state. This state needs somebody who's going to go down to Washington, D.C. and decide that we're going to start giving tax breaks to companies that keep work in this country, not ship them overseas. This state needs somebody who's going to go down to Washington, and when we give tax cuts, give it to you guys, not to billionaires. This state deserves somebody who spent their life working and fighting for this state, not somebody who spent their entire life working and fighting for themselves. Guys, this is what this race is about. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go over there and kick some butt. Knowing that I have Connecticut's working families, that I have average men and women from all across this state standing with me. I'm going to go into that hall knowing that in this state, just like you proved 2 years ago, elections can